Hey, I want to start by reading a few verses from Isaiah 43. These really resonated with me last summer, and God is still using them. And I'm going to read from the Message. God says, "Forget about what's happened. Don't keep going over old history. Be alert, be present. I'm about to do something brand new. It's bursting out. Don't you see it? There it is. I'm making a road through the desert." So my tendency during this residency program has been to look back and dwell on the past and what my life used to look like, which was really nice and comfortable. But I knew that there was more, and I wanted to follow Jesus and find out. And so I began to pray and ask God for direction for many months, and I believe that this residency program is part of God's answer to my prayer. It just wasn't at all what I was expecting. And this program has been honestly really difficult for me. There's been a lot of pain and suffering, and God has been removing a lot of things that didn't belong in my life and in my heart. And He's been healing and growing me throughout this process. And now that the program is almost over, it feels a lot like I'm starting over. I'm starting from scratch. And that's kind of scary, and it's uncomfortable and a little discouraging in some ways. But I'm learning that when God wants to do something brand new, you have to be willing to begin again. And so in this same passage, what really stands out to me today is the phrase, making a road. And I think that this program, it's part of that road that God has been paving. And it's had a ton of twists and turns. And what I thought would be the finish line is turning out so much differently than I ever imagined. This quarantine situation is so weird and discouraging. And I really thought that I'd have a solid plan for what's next by this point in the residency. But I'm learning that the road goes through the desert. And when you're walking through the desert, it is bleak and it's brown and it's burning hot. But God promises a path. And so I'm going to keep following Jesus on this adventure that He has invited me to take. I know that He is the only one worth following, and I know that His path leads to life. So just wanted to share that and also say thank you so much to Christ Community for being part of this wild, wild ride. And I am most thankful for all of the incredible people that I've met as part of this program, especially all of my fellow residents. I love you all, and I know that even though the program is ending, many of these friendships will continue for many years, I hope and pray. So that's all I've got. Thanks again. Peace.